Hello. Just kidding. Good afternoon and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we are pleased to welcome you to Saturday Afternoon Jai-Alai. We have 9 games for you beginning at 4 p.m. In addition to fast and fun Jai-Alai action, each of today's games offers Win, Play, Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta Wagering. If these terms are new to you, you're new to the Jai-Alai channel, new to Jai-Alai, we will explain them throughout the course of today's performance. We also have the high-paying High 5 jackpot, the most popular wager in all Parimutuel wagering, right here at Magic City. The High 5 is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Cash in on that $2,000 guarantee. Also the Mighty Ocho, unique to Magic City. It's a pick 8 wager that begins in game 1. Have just about 8 minutes to get those wagers in for game 1 and the Mighty Ocho. Correctly pick the winners of games 1 through 8. Cash in on the Mighty Ocho. We also have 2 pick 3s, an early pick 3 and a late pick 3. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. We do not have any scratches in this afternoon's performance. There are no scratches in this afternoon's performance. So with all this in mind, we ask you to make those wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times, and sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 is now just 8 minutes away. Andrew, how are you?
Hi, Stu. I'm terrific. You had a lot of energy in that promo today. That was terrific.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong.
Maybe we're going to be in store for a really good day.
I woke up feeling well. Well, no. Yeah, no. I hope we are. But, the first ball that goes into the pad that shouldn't, my day's shot.
Yeah, it can turn pretty quickly here. These early games. Hopefully we won't see that today. Game number 1 coming up in just about 8 minutes.
Did you clarify how you were doing?
I didn't clarify. We skipped over that.
How are you doing?
I'm doing really well, actually, because a nice bike ride to start the day. I mean, it's just good energy.
It was beautiful outside. To those of you who are in crappy weather, I apologize. I'm not trying to rub it in. Living down here in South Florida has many drawbacks. The weather really not one of them unless there's a hurricane blowing around. But
yeah, until we get about May,
August.
It gets hot.
August
May, June.
August is pretty miserable.
But too hot.
So you're good, and we started the day off with a bike ride.
Coffee.
We walked in here. There was some terrific practice going on.
Inspired practice, to say the least there. So as you said, hopefully that translates. Stu in a good mood. Put these guys in a good mood here today. So got some highlight to get to, and hopefully it's some good highlight action for you all. We have about 8 minutes, as we said, till game number 1 here. And we got some stuff to talk about. So maybe for anyone that's joining us here today, we'll get right to that video that will explain the scoring format for the first 8 games of this 9-game performance, and that will be Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
Yes, and of course those numbers on the back just for fun, along with those numbers on the ball, Stu. I don't know if you got a look at them today.
There are no numbers on the ball. I've seen all the balls. It's got white electrical tape on the outside of it, so there are no numbers on the ball. And the numbers on the back of the shirt's permanent player number for the players. So if you don't want to say their name, you can go, come on, number 77. Some people do that.
Some people do that.
I was actually talking to Diaz about that last night. He had visited Casino Miami before visiting us, and he says, this 36 guy is good. I said, 36 guy's got a name.
instead of 36.
Aritz. He said, yeah, no, he was good.
Like that. Another way to identify the players there, but of course we love that spectacular 7 video, and we got one coming up at the end of the performance that will explain some of the subtle differences between those 7 and 9 point games. Superfecta game coming in that final one of this performance. 5 minutes till game number 1. We said we have some interesting stats for you here to start the week. So we don't have a statistician. A lot of broadcasts, you have a statistician and they say, hey, we got this fed from the truck guys and the truck statistician. Well, we got to do it ourselves during the week here. One thing going into this first game, CRB on a 3-game winning streak in singles. That dates back to Game 4 last Sunday. So we won Game 4, which was an impressive victory for CRB there. Then comes back and wins his first 2 appearances on Monday, this past Monday. And that was all he had Monday. So 3 for his last 3, looking to make it 4 in a row. He is playing out of post 6 in game number 1. Looking for a chance to extend that streak to 4 consecutive singles wins. So that'll be interesting there. 3 players still looking for their first win headed into week number 5. This one didn't take a whole lot of analyzation here. You just look at the bottom there. Bradley, Cool Fitness, and Diaz, only 3 guys. So you're talking about these guys looking good, namely Cool Fitness and Diaz. Juice all had some good practice here this week, headed into week number 5, so hopefully we get them on the board here. Juice already picked up a victory there, still struggling a little bit. Cool Fitness and Diaz looking for their first wins. You'll see them in these first couple of games here today. Bueno on a 5-performance winning streak here, so he's won at least 1 singles game.
Wow, you're really taking stats to a new level.
I'm telling you, this is advanced stuff. Since February 21st, the last time Bueno...
Date and perform? Wow.
Yeah, so that's 5 straight performances there for Bueno, looking to extend that, and plays in a couple extra games there. People will point that out, but still is 1 in 5 straight performances. Can't take that away from him. So 9 wins for Bueno. He and CRB are tied atop those singles standings, which we'll get to in a moment. And we got one more double. We got some double stats, and then we got a game 9 stat. So we'll wait till we get to there, but just some numbers for you to get your day started, and we are just about 3 minutes away from game number 1 there. So the guy CRB, the guy CRB. Now 3 straight wins for him, playing out of post 6. And he's been playing really well all season long. Taking a look at those overall single standings, 9 wins for Bueno, 9 wins for CRB. Those 2 leading here through 4 weeks of this short season. Ron rounds out the top 3. Ron has 8 wins. And I think Ron is really going to benefit most from Douglas being out here. He's won a lot of games at the end of the week last week, started to figure it out, played very well in his head-to-head performance. So Ron certainly trending in the right direction here. And then 4 guys... 4 including Douglas, so 3 guys still active here at 7 wins. That is Ikeda, Spinner, and Julin. So a lot of these late game guys at the top of the leaderboard. It's going to be a great race to see who ultimately takes first place and that bonus prize here through this short season. You got Vlelo up there at 6 wins. El Barba has 5. Some of those guys in these early games. Going down the line here, Ben 4 wins. Carballo, Benny 4 wins as well here. He'll in a couple more singles appearances. His in-the-money percentage is impressive on the season, Benny, there at 17 years old. 46%. 46%. Awesome stuff. And just continues to get better each and every day. I mean, just watching him, I could seriously watch that kid play highlight all day. Just makes it look easy, so smooth. Great form. Just beautiful.
2 minutes ago, before we begin Game 1, Game 1 is now just 2 minutes away. If you are wagering with us today, make those wagers for Mighty Ocho before the beginning of day number 1.
And also here you have just about a minute, Michael, before Michael has a chance to defend his fantasy victory last week. So if you're playing along with Fantasy Highlight, you have just about a minute till we lock those lineups. FantasyHighlight.com is the website we play on. It's this beautiful fantasy platform called Fantasizer.
It's also a beautiful logo there in the middle of the screen. Nice and big.
Can't miss it. FantasyHighlight.com. Just about a minute till we lock those lineups here for Week 5. You build a lineup of 4 players with a $21 budget, 3 singles players and 1 doubles team each week, and then you get 5 points per win, 3 points per place, 1 point per show finish that they earn throughout the Parimutuel week, and then the person that finishes atop those standings will get a cash prize courtesy of Magic City Casino. We had about 130 players last week, so that cash prize is locked in at $100. Once we get over 200 active players, that cash prize will increase to $200. Talked enough. 0 minutes till game number 1 here. We'll lock in those lineups, and let's get into some highlight action, Stu.
Time to begin game number 1. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. All points will double after the first round of play. That's spectacular 7 scoring. Game 1 also begins the mighty Ocho for today. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, we have number 30, Diaz. Receiving the blue of post 2, number 10, Juice. There's the first serve by Diaz. We begin game 1. It's a hard throw to the inside. Will score for Juice, point 2. Juice first up on the board in our first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's number 29, Vuelo. Juice on the rebote. It's high, a little too high. That hit the overhead screen, point 3. Entering the court, the green shirt of post 4, Tennessee. Tennessee missed the serve, point 3. Vuelo has 2 points. In our next matchup, Vuelo will serve to the black shirt of post 5, worn by Jedden. Vuelo from the 10 line. Good catch, almost made by Jedden. He was there. Point 3. They're on the board with 3 points. Now receiving, yellow shirt of post 6. Here's number 18, CRB. Vuelo from the 8 line. He clips the side wall, makes for an easy catch for CRB. Wow, that's out. Way out. Point 6. Pink shirt of post 7 receives. Here's El Barba. Catch by El Barba. Backhand. Bote left side by CRB falls short. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8. Cool Fitness. Rebote forehand just missed there at the 7 line by Cool Fitness. Point goes to the 7. El Barba gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Diaz. Robote hit the overhead screen, point 7. Seven on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2, Juice. Juice with a tip ball at the 9 line, point 7. That'll give El Barba our first possible game point of the afternoon. On the court trying to stop him, the green at post 4, Tennessee. Tennessee makes the catch. Strong backhand. Robote's out. Hooked. Point 4. Play continues. Tennessee's on the board with 2 points. Jedden's back. Black at post 5. Backhand by Jedden. Caught in the air by Tennessee. Hard throw by Tennessee to pass. Back Robote to the inside. A little too much on that backhand. Hit the overhead screen, point 5. Jedden has 2 points. Returning, white at post 3. Vuelo. Backhand by Vuelo. Scoop on the forehand of Jedden. Vuelo from the 10 line. High scoop, missed, point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3. Vuelo trying to stop him, post 6. CRB. CRB from the backhand. Hard to the inside. Tough catch for Vuelo. He picks it up. CRB moves forward nicely. Throws a soft carom. Doesn't open up. Powerful backhand by Vuelo. Robote by CRB. Big bounce to the inside. Vuelo steps up to the 10 line. Makes the catch. Catch by CRB. Backhand. Caught by Vuelo. Juggling. Ball came into the cesta, was bobbled. Ball has to be caught and stopped when you make that catch. Point 6, play continues. Purple at post 8, returning. It's Cool Fitness. Catch by CRB. Backhand. Robote left side to the inside. Robote forehand. Missed. Point 8. Play continues. Cool Fitness will serve to Diaz, returning in the red at post 1. Diaz on the catch. Backhand to the inside. Catch by Cool Fitness. Diaz makes the catch. Backhand. Cool Fitness looking for the Robote. Diaz juggled it on the forehand. Moved up on an aggressive. Bobbled. Point 8. Cool Fitness has 4 points. Here's post 2. Juice. In and out of the cess of the ball goes. Point 8. Cool Fitness has possible game point. El Barba has possible game point. The game is locked. Cool Fitness serves to El Barba for the game. Backhand. Catch by Cool Fitness. Hard throw. Catch by El Barba. Powerful backhand. Rebote save. Cool Fitness takes enough off of it to keep it in play. Here's El Barba. Good catch by Cool Fitness. Here's the backhand. El Barba on the move. Ball tip, point, and game, ladies and gentlemen, to the pink shirt of post 7, El Barba. Cool Fitness comes in second. Vuelo comes in third. 7-8-3. Unofficial order finish for Game 1. Results from Game 1 are now official. Let me try that again. Yep. Results from Game 1 are now official. Coming in first, post 7, El Barba. Taking second, post 8, Cool Fitness. Coming in third, post 3, Vuelo. 7-8-3 is the official order finish for game number 1. Consolations in the exactas. $2 quinella, 7-8, $42. That's first and second in any order. A 50-cent try. Not surprised to see a 50-cent try with that particular number combination, especially in the first game. 7-8-3. Returning $553.10, a $2 wager on post 7 to win. Return $17.40. Double-digit payoffs in the place pool as well. Always good to see. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our second game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches for Game 2. Post time is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. You know, like the first day I came into practice, he was like, "Oh, La Barbas." You know, he called me the beard. And, you know, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of highlight for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. You know, that's it.
And El Barba getting the first win of the week here. And for El Barba, that is win... El Barba, win number 6.
It's contagious.
Yeah.
I got a lot of respect for El Barba.
Stay one for us, too. Stu,
I really do.
We'll get better.
People who've been tuned in for a little while know that, you know, Barba's had some outbursts. He plays with a lot of passion. I mean, in trying to balance the passion and self-control is, you know, important, especially when playing competitively. But he's two very different people on and off the court.
Yeah.
And to be able to pick this up at 40 years old, tough. It's not easy.
The later in life, I mean...
The older you are, the harder highlight is to pick up from scratch.
And El Barba, went through a point last year where things weren't looking too hot for him for a long stretch, and then dug himself out of that hole, played really well towards the end of the year, almost came back and finished in the top 3, but I think he just finished in 4th place here, but still in the top 10 here and a few games outside of the money with his 6th singles win of the year, and only improving as this season has gone on. So especially in these early games, a good opportunity for El Barba to get on the board. Just catch one more than his opponent here, certainly can do that in these early games. So, 1 game down, Stu. 8 more to go. We have 5 minutes till we get into game number 2 here. And if we have any new Highline fans that are joining us for the first time, we got this video that will explain in simpler terms how Highline is played.
The main rule of Highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we are back here now just 4 minutes from game number 2. A question coming about Douglas's status. He is not playing here today, dealing with a wrist injury that's going to sideline him for about the next 7-8 weeks here. So he's out for the rest of this short season that goes through the middle of April. I think April 12th is that Monday. That's the final day. The Parimutuel short season, and then we have a head-to-head that Tuesday the 13th. So Douglas will be out at least through that day. May 1st is when we get underway with our full regular season. And the hope is that he is back in full swing for that. Douglas is front judge here today. Saw him out there, so if there's any complaints with the if there's any complaints with the officiating, look no further than Douglas here today.
Someone recognized that he was standing up there in the front court, eh?
Well, they're asking if he's playing today, and
Douglas is definitely not playing today. He is out through May with a wrist injury. 2 minutes ago to be. Wow, I don't know what's up with the talking today. It's like I know what I want to say. I obviously know that I'm announcing into a microphone and there are 78 people watching, and more people will watch later. So there's like some motivation not to screw up the words that are coming out of your mouth, but it's just not working.
It's all right.
So what I was going to say was that there's less than 2 minutes until we begin game 2.
We've got a lot of games to go this week, Stu. So
actually,
players get it.
We usually announce a lot more than this. That's the whole funny thing. Only doing 3 performances. Well, then H2H Monday and Tuesday.
It's almost 2 performances given the 10 a.m. start. But as we get into May here, we'll be adding some more highlight to that. So yes. if you think you have a full slate now, just get ready for May 2021 here. A lot more highlight action.
One minute. Maybe it's just easier to use fewer
cut it
words.
out, yeah.
1 minute.
Simplify it.
But then, of course, what's going to happen is we'll have someone that'll chime in to the chat for the first time that's never seen this before and say, "What is this crap? Why am I watching this? This is terrible." And then I have to get all aggressive. And we encourage active participation in the live chat on YouTube. Andrew and I occasionally glance down, and if there's a question,
we're
able to answer it. We'll answer it. We don't do direct interaction back and forth unless she say something that pisses me off. Then you're probably
you get it.
Just kidding. Don't do it because it's silly. It's the internet. There's literally millions, if not billions, of things to watch. So if you're not happy with this for whatever reason, watch something else. But for those of you who stick with us, couldn't be happier that you're here, sincerely, and do appreciate the support.
Yeah, we have almost 100 tuned in here for the Saturday performance, first one of the week. Yeah, they're calling it track announcer mode there with just the 1 minute. I like that, Stu.
I think aggressive. Okay, moving on. Game number 2, a spectacular 7. Singles match played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Defensive of the program, absolutely. I love this program. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is El Barbo, receiving the blue at post 2, CRB. There's a serve by El Barbo. We begin. Backhand by CRB. El Barbo backs up, comes up with a clutch catch on the forehand. Robote left side. CRB moves up, catches it in the air just like he's supposed to. Well thrown, and a good catch by El Barba. Rebote forehand save by CRB. Catch by El Barba. Nice reach there at the 8 line. That's going to be a tough Rebote. Good effort. Try to make that long Rebote. Just missed. Point 1. El Barba gets the first point of the second game. Here's the white shirt of post 3, number 30, Diaz. Costado 2-all with the big bounce. Goes to the outside. Stopped by El Barba. El Barba's carom return will score. Point 1. Green shirt of post 4 receives. Here's number 10, Juice. Strong backhand by Juice. Rebote's kicking all the way to the 6th line. Soft touch on the Rebote. Juice catches it. Low and hard. Scores for Juice. Point 4. Now receiving the black shirt of post 5. Ben. Juice all the way back at the 13 line makes the catch. Low and hard from his forehand will score off Ben Sesta. Point 4. Yellow shirt of post 6. Tennessee receives. Tennessee moves up, makes the catch. There's the backhand. Juice makes the save on the Rebote. Here's Tennessee. Right up the middle. Catch by Juice. Lost his footing. Stayed up. Soft touch while Tennessee was running back. That's a hard forehand throw by Tennessee. Nicely played. Juice on the Rebote. Soft 2-all. Tennessee running up again. The high bounce carom lands in and scores. Well thrown by Tennessee. Point 6. On the court, ready to receive. Pink shirt at post 7. Cool Fitness. Hard throw by Cool Fitness. Good catch by Tennessee. Catch by Cool Fitness. Rebote left side by Tennessee. Cool Fitness from the 8 line. Cool Fitness tip ball back at the 10 line. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Vuelo. Rebote forehand, swing and a miss at the 9 line. Point 8. Vuelo gets the last point of the first round. All matchups will be worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, CRB. Catch by CRB. Vuelo moves up.
Oh.
Came up with a scoop somehow. A hard throw follows. CRB's there. CRB looking to thread the needle. Putting it just above the pad to the inside. It hit the pad. Point 8. The white of post 3 returns. Number 30, Diaz. Diaz from the left side. Scoop attempt missed. No rebote. Point 3. Diaz on the board with 2 points. Receiving post 1, El Barba. Good catch by Diaz. There's the backhand to the inside. Catch by El Barba. Rebote by Diaz. Hit the overhead screen. Point 1. El Barba serving to the black shirt at post 5, worn by Ben. Rebote forehand carom by El Barba right at the side wall. Tough throw. Point 5. Receiving, post 4, the green shirt, Juice. Backhand by Juice. Rebote by Ben. To the inside. Juice overcommitted to the outside. Ben takes advantage and scores. Point 5. Five on the board with 4 points. Receiving, post 7, Cool Fitness. Strong backhand by Cool Fitness is out to the rebote. Rebote turned by Ben at the 8 line. Cool Fitness, backhand, hard to the inside. Rebote left side by Cool Fitness, caught by Ben at the 8 line. Cool Fitness, difficult catch at the 10 line. Back to the inside he goes. Hard throw by Cool Fitness, caught by Ben. Ben to the inside. Rebote left side. He took enough off of it, tried to thread the needle, but fell short. Point 5. Possible game point for Ben in the black shirt of post 5. Trying to stop him, Tennessee. Rebote missed. Point 6. Play continues. Receiving, the blue at post 2. CRB. Backhand by CRB. Hard throw to the inside. Caught by Tennessee. He stays on his feet. Rebote forehand by CRB. Tennessee, forehand to the inside. Rebote, not playable. Point 6. Possible game point for Tennessee in the yellow shirt at post 6. Trying to stop him, Vuelo. Portada off the serve, stopped by Tennessee. Backhand, passes to the Rebote. Rebote forehand, swing and a miss. Point and game for the yellow shirt of post 6, Tennessee. No playoff. 5 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order finish 6-5-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 2 are official. Coming in first, Post 6, Tennessee. Taking second, Post 5, Ben. Coming in third, Post 1, El Barba. 6-5-1 is the official order of finish for Game 2. There are your prices. Consolations in the Exacta, $2 Quinella, 5-6. That is first and second in any order, returning $56. $2 wager on 6 to win returns $9.80. The trifecta, 6-5-1. That's first, second, and third place finishing $464 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 3 also begins the high five for today. The high five is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on that $2,000 guarantee. Post time for game 3 in the high five. Now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Introducing the newest game in fantasy sports, Jai-Alai. Play for free every week for cash and prizes. Experience the thrill of the world's fastest ball game live on the Jai-Alai channel and get in on all the action at fantasyjai-alai.com. It's easy. Just sign up for free at fantasyjai-alai.com, pick your players, watch your progress, and win. It's fun. It's free. It's just one click away at fantasyjai-alai.com.
And folks, you saw that promo there for Fantasy Jai-Alai, the free-to-play Fantasy Jai-Alai that's run by the Jai-Alai channel. If you'd like to play for yourself there, go to fantasyjai-alai.com, where you'll be able to sign up there through our homepage. And how it works is each week you have a $21 budget, fictitious $21 budget. You don't have to put up any real money, but you build a lineup of 4 players with that budget, comprised of 3 singles players and 1 doubles team, and then you get points based on how your selected players finish throughout the Parimutuel playing week. So you get 5 points per win, 3 points for place, 1 point per show finish that they earn throughout the week. And the person that finishes at the top of that leaderboard will take home a cash prize courtesy of Magic City Casino. They sponsor that cash prize each and every week of this short season and the 2021 regular season. Right now, that prize is locked in at $100 here. But if we get over 200 active players, as we said here at the top of the program, that will increase to $200 per week. And again, completely free to play, so it's pretty much a risk-free bet each and every week that you could take home a minimum $25. So no-brainer to me there. Continue playing there. fantasyjai-alai.com.
Looks like we have just 5 minutes till we begin game number 3 in the high five. Both are now just 5 minutes away, and we have expert commentary from someone named Juan with numbers after his name. Don't know what that means. Doesn't appear to be an IQ by his comments or those numbers. But yeah, no. So as we've discussed constantly since the beginning, you know, you're watching players, the majority of whom have between 3.5 years or 2.5 years experience. For instance, CRB never touched a cesta before January of 2019. The majority of the players never touched a cesta before January of 2018. Those of you who tune in regularly know that's the case. Taking a different approach here. So you get to watch the organic development of players. So if they look like they're playing like kids in your view, which I imagine you have some experience with Jai-Alai Juan. Not that I have any respect or interest in what you have to say. But that being the case, if you watch players learning how to play Jai-Alai, that's what you see. Gradual improvement, some improving more than others, some improving less than others. And better games come out a little bit later. I couldn't be more proud of the program or these players.
Man, I think just through these first couple games here today, a guy, Cool Fitness, that really struggled throughout the first few weeks of the season. I mean, he's made a lot of good rallies. He's had a lot of really good rallies here against some of the better guys in these early games. So he's stepping it up after a nice H2H performance. I just hope he continues to build on that, looking to get his first win of the 2021 season. Done for singles play today. I think Cool Fitness done, but saw some improvement from him, so good stuff. And as you said, these guys are also human. They're not going to have it each and every day. They come out here, and especially at this point in their development, in only 2 to 3 years, you're going to get good stuff one day, and then the next day, you know, it could be a different guy. I've been there on the golf course, trust me.
And total kudos to Roland as always. Roland does. If I don't get to someone who's misbehaving in the chat, Roland gets to them first. And so Roland, but that's the great thing about Roland is Roland's consistency in participating in the chat from the beginning since we first started doing this. Roland called me out when he thought I was being aggressive with the player. Now that's consistent.
Yeah,
that's consistent. That's better protection than even I provide for them. And we do appreciate everyone.
That is a good point. I forgot it. He kept you honest.
Roland got frustrated.
Look, you're the guy with the mic. You gotta keep it positive for them and respect that.
Exactly.
Very much so.
No, absolutely. I mean, even Ernesto has warmed up to us.
So you had a nice, people talking about there was a nice little practice today at North Miami.
Absolutely. And guys, if you are going to go out there and you're above 40 years old, you got to do it more than twice a year. Otherwise, nothing will feel good. All the soft tissue in your body is going to ache. I say that from personal experience. 51, I may or may not have wandered onto the court yesterday, supervising a practice, and threw a ball after stretching and anti-inflammatories, and wow. Yeah. Yeah.
It'll set you back.
No need to do that. And then someone it was funny, I woke up, I think it was yesterday, to someone posted video of when I went out on the court last year to satisfy that bet.
I haven't seen.
So it wasn't on Instagram. Okay. They posted it on Facebook. I think we're up to 20 comments. So 3 or 4 of the comments are mine. I was responding. People have been very kind.
Yes. What did they say? I haven't. We got to get that.
They refer to my form. I mean, obviously, I didn't try to catch a ball or throw a rebote, which are the 2 weakest parts of the game that I used to have 25 years ago. But
you're not a power guy. You said that repeatedly. So you stick with the form, and that form looks good.
Actually, what Aparicio, the teacher, told me when I was playing in the Miami Highlight School when I was 14 years old, that I was a perfect example of someone that they would take pictures with a still camera for, not video.
That's.
I look good with my helmet. Always had a pretty set.
It's like saying you have the highlight skills for radio. Yeah,
exactly. I have a face for radio. Yeah, and the highlight skills to take still pictures.
Oh man, I knew that story was going to be a good one. I'll always love story time with Stu. Never disappointing. Here we have less than a minute now till Game 3, which begins that high five here today. It's about $500 in that pool. Taking a look here, someone asking about where you can find the lineups. If you go to MagicCityCasino.com, under the highlight tab there at the top of the page, entries and results, you can see a full schedule. Each day you see the information, you get the stats, you get the entries, you get the programs, and then the results there. If you've already played that day, you can see the full results as well there. So you can check it out at MagicCityCasino.com. All the information is there. 0 minutes on the clock. Game number 3.
Let's say we begin Game 3 in the high five for today. Hey, you ready?
I'm ready, Stu.
Okay. Game 3 is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. I may or may not have said that once or twice before. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, Vuelo. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Kubala. First serve by Vuelo. We begin Game 3. Rebote left side. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Ball tip, point 2. Kubala first up on the board in Game 3. Kubala now serves to the white shirt of post 3. Here's Diaz. In and out assist to the ball goes, point 2. Entering the court, the green shirt of post 4. Here's Tennessee. Ball just tipped up there at the 8 line. Point 4. Now receiving the black shirt at post 5. In this matchup, we have Tennessee serving to Bueno. Robote left side. Catch by Bueno. Bueno from the outside. Throws a carom. Stopped by Tennessee. Tennessee whips a carambola. That scores. Point 4. Tennessee now serves to the yellow shirt of post 6. Here's Julin. Julin takes it from the side wall. Hard backhand. Robote forehand save. Little too high. That hit the overhead screen. Point 6. Julin is up on the board with his first point of the day. In our next matchup, Julin serves to CRB in the pink of post 7. Catch by Julin at the 10 line. Strong backhand. Robote forehand by CRB. Catch by Julin. Hard throw. Robote left side. It's a 2-all. It's out of play. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, we have El Barba. Point 6. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red shirt at post 1, number 29, Vuelo. Catch by Julin. He passes from the forehand. Robote left side, into the pad. Point 6. Straight points to a possible game point here for Julin in the yellow shirt of post 6. Trying to stop him, post 3, Diaz. Catch by Diaz. Backhand to the inside. Caught in the air by Julin. Julin goes deep. Robote, miss. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, to the yellow shirt of post 6. Julin, a perfect game. 2 serves to 4. This is a playoff for second and third place. Backhand by Tennessee. Robote coming out. Kubala on the Robote. Here's another Robote. From the outside, Kubala going for a very difficult save. Just fell short. Point and a second place finish for post 4. Tennessee. Kubala comes in third. Unofficial order finish 6-4-2. Your prices will be up in a moment. Coming in first, post 6, Julin. He had a perfect game. Taking second, post 4, Tennessee. Coming in third, post 2, Kubala. 6-4-2. is the official order of finish for Game 3. First number in the high five for today, the number 6. $2 wager on 6 to win returns $12. $2 Quinella 4-6, first and second in any order, 97.40. Trifecta 642, 162 even. Up next, Game 4, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Post time for Game 4 is 7 minutes away. Good luck.
You're a sportsman, aren't you?
Sort of.
You like highlight?
I like the way it's spelled.
Me too. Yeah, with a J. How'd that get in there?
I can handle your workload without any help. Andy Glam, former J. Crew employee. Dr. Dante Octavarius, seahorse breeder.
He better be. I got him wheeled in the trifecta.
Shunk Dunkirk, incontinent high-lie instructor. Incontinent high-lie instructor? Incontinent high-lie instructor. All right, I'm calling it.
I'm trying out a new persona. I'm club owner and high-lie enthusiast, Barry Mexico.
What a fun and lazy character name. Was it your first thought?
You know it. Barry Mexico gets down to business.
And we are back here now just about 6 minutes from game number 4. So Julian there with the win in game number 3, Stu. First win for him this week, obviously. First game. 8th win this year, so he's worked himself into a tie for 3rd place there. He and Ron at 8 wins. Julian got another opportunity here, a good opportunity at that, playing in game number 4 on a post 2. So, Stu, one of the things,
Yes?
you know what I missed last week, and I almost missed the start of the performance?
What?
We had that great meeting with executive producer Lindsay.
Was I there?
No, me and her, and I almost missed the performance. You remember that was last
yes,
week.
I do remember that.
So-
Yes. That was your annual review, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I believe they told you that you were doing a good job, and one day you could grow up and be like me, and you immediately updated your resume.
It went LinkedIn.
This
was
is how
the
I'm going
next
to turn.
place
This
I
is how
went.
I'm going to turn out. So if I announce now at 20, how old are you?
23.
So if I'm now
Yeah.
at 20, I'm going to be like that at 51. Yeah, nah, I'm taking the exit right now.
See you later. No. But one of the things we want to do is some maybe more topics of conversation. One thing I know you like is you're a big fan of U.S. presidents.
Yes, very much so.
So I got one. Stump the Stew here.
Oh, that won't be too difficult. If you go pre 20th century, my presidential history gets a little sketchy.
Well, okay.
Like, for
That's
instance,
good to know.
Don't
That's
ask
good.
me anything about Rutherford B. Hayes.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
ask me anything about
Zach Taylor.
Polk.
Yeah.
Zach
I don't even know.
Taylor.
I thought he was the coach of the Bengals. I didn't even know that. Same guy, huh?
No, that was his great granddaddy.
Well, this first question isn't going to do it here. So
I'll make it up. That's what we do these in the 21st century. We just kind of make stuff up and have people check it out online.
So we're not going to attest to the validity of this, but I went through this. It's a .gov, and that seems like a reliable source here. So we're going to run with it. First question. You know this. This is a layup. First and only U.S. president to serve non-consecutive terms. Do you?
Yeah. Obviously, I can't get Taft out of my head, but I don't think it was Taft.
It's a name of a city. His last name
Grover
is
Cleveland?
Grover Cleveland. Does that give it away? Is that too easy? Is there any other presidents with it?
No, Bill Miami. Rutherford B. Fort Lauderdale.
Mike Pompano, yeah.
Mike Pompano. President of the United States and blah, 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 blah.
I did see, though, in Brickell, where I live, they unveiled this new underline under the
fancy.
public
You're telling us that you
transportation.
live in Brickell. Expensive neighborhood. I see that annual review went well. Nice to hear. Great. Sorry, anyway, please continue.
Sometimes I don't even know how to respond. But
you can ask me any Nixon
the
question.
Brickell family, I didn't realize it was a family name.
Yeah.
The Brickels, yeah. That would be kind of cool.
There was Mary Brickle. Literally. I'm not making that up.
And there's Mary Brickle Village. I just thought it was like Mary Brickle.
If you look at historical pictures and you see what the waterfront of Miami, looked like early on, that down where you live was all individual mansions before they built all the high rises.
Yeah. There's this one house
still there.
That's still there. It's right behind the 7-Eleven on.
I grew up in the 70s down
12.
here in Miami, and it was a good time to grow up in South Florida. It really was. It was before they dredged South Beach. South Beach was a lot more narrow than it is right now. Miami was an interesting place. I mean, I personally wouldn't raise kids in South Florida. It's kind of like a social ethical vacuum. But as far as like adult stuff and nightlife, and like what are you going to do at night? You're going to go to the dog track, the horse track, or
I'm in. Yeah, I would have stayed here.
Or highlight.
And that is why I'm still here now.
So you have any other questions, presidential stuff?
Well, I mean, I could keep going.
Go. I freely admit
which president has turned down offers to play professional football? Is this? I know we talked about Nixon's love for football.
No.
But I don't think that would be Nixon.
Nixon acknowledged how bad of a football player he was in college.
The tackling dummy guy.
Yeah. They used me as a tackle dummy.
This makes sense. This makes sense.
Teddy Roosevelt?
Not Teddy Roosevelt, but that he...
It wasn't Franklin. I mean, that's kind of ugly of me, but...
Wasn't Roosevelt... there was something with, like, they almost canceled college football, or there were too many, like, deaths. Was it Roosevelt that I think that established the NCAA? I think it might have been him, but that was a good guess. Something with that. They had a 150 years of college football thing on ESPN. But it's not... Richard, you'll be receiving a congratulations message
President
from my
Ford?
son.
The
Gerald
only president
Ford.
not to be elected either president or vice president. He was just minding his own business in the Congress.
University of Michigan.
Nixon said, give me that guy.
Michigan football star, so it must have been pretty good.
Also on the Warren Commission. Okay, let's begin game number 4. A spectacular 7 singles match played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, Jedden. Receiving blue of post 2, Julian. There's a serve by Jedden. We begin game 4. Backhand by Julian. Point 2. Here is the white shirt of post 3, worn by Bragley. Backhand by Julian. Caught by Bragley. Julian catches it in the air. Hard throw to the feet of Bragley. Bragley goes for the rebote. Just missed there at the 10 line. Point 2. Entering the court, the green shirt of post 4. Here's Anderluck. Rebote left side by Julian. Had enough bounce on it to score. Point 2. Black shirt of post 5. Bueno receives. Strong backhand by Bueno. Rebote's coming out. Over Julian's head. Tries to make something out of it. Doesn't. Point 5. Yellow shirt of post 6 receiving. In this matchup, we have Bueno serving to Kubala. Bueno from the 10 line. Goes deep. Rebote left side by Bueno. Caught in the air by Kubala. Kubala, picada. Big bounce goes up. Brought down by Bueno on the left side. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Just above the pad. Kubala reaches in, makes the catch. Returns it from the left side. That's a great catch by Bueno. Rebote forehand, saved by Kubala. Catch by Bueno. Bueno to the inside. Kubala got assessed on it. Unable to make the catch. A well-played point by Kubala and Bueno. 0.5. Pink shirt at post 7. Benny receives. Excellent catch by Benny behind the 10 line. Throws back to the inside. Bueno's there. Powerful backhand. Midcourt rebote. 2-all out of play. 0.5. Here now to complete the first round and receive. The purple shirt at post 8. Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Bueno comes out, make the rebote. Got away from him. Out of play. 0.8. The first round's complete. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red at post 1, Jedden. Powerful throw by Ben. Scoop attempt missed. 0.8. Back and ready to receive in post 3, the white shirt, we have Bragley. Rebote left side by Ben. Bragley from the 9 line. Ben follows the rebote really well. However, his own rebote gets away from him. 0.3. Anderluck receives in the green at post 4. Rebote forehands, missed, 0.4. And our next matchup, Anderluck will serve to Julin in the blue shirt. Over serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That one past the 7 line. Point goes to Julin. That gives Julin possible game point here in the blue shirt. Trying to stop him, Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. He goes deep. Rebote left side by Julin. Catch by Kubala. Julin on the forehand at the 9 line. Hard throw. Rebote 2-wall. That was a good attempt by Kubala. It does land wide. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, of the blue shirt of post 2, Julin. 5 serves to 8 for second and third place. That ball stays to the inside and scores. Point and a second place finish for post 5. 8 comes in third. Unofficial order finish 2-5-8. Results from Game 4 are official. Coming in first, post 2, Julian. That's his second win in a row. Second place, post 5, the black shirt, Bueno. Coming in third, post 8, Ben. 2-5-8 is the official order of finish for game number 4. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 2-5, 26-20. Trifecta, 2-5-8, 245 even. First number in today's early pick 3, the number 2. Up next, Game 5. Game 5 is the first of our 2 doubles games this afternoon. Part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City Jai-Alai. Players competing for $10,000, which will be awarded to the first place team finishing there in April, $5,000 to the second place team, in addition to the prize money offered up in every game. Lots on the line for the players. As for you, we simply hope you enjoy. Post time for Game 5 is now just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Stu, Prize Picks.
I heard something about them last year, but I didn't follow. Can you explain it to me?
Well,
I'm in kindergarten, please?
Maybe I can help you out here. Well,
Thank
Prize
you.
Picks has picked up daily fantasy highlights. So Prize Picks is a daily fantasy sports website. Totally different experience than those weekly drafts that we have run by the Highlight channel, and a little bit different than some of the other daily fantasy websites that you may know of. Prize Picks, what they do, they allow you to bet on individual players and then mix and match amongst a variety of sports each and every day. Now, all you have to do is select over or under the projection that Prize Picks has for each player. Select over or under. That's all you have to do. Make it pretty simple for you. Now, for a limited time, they're offering special incentives for signing up. Go to prizepicks.com and type HI, that is J-A-I, into the referral code field when you sign up. And if you make a $100 deposit into your betting fund, so Prize Picks will match that, and they'll put another $100 into your account for you to work with. Just like that. That's all you have to do. And it gets even more interesting from there, if you can believe it, Stu. If you send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that you use that referral code HI at signup, you will qualify for a double cash prize if you win a week of the Highlight Channel's Fantasy Jai-Alai in the 2021 season. So if you're signed up for Prize Picks and you win a week of Fantasy Jai-Alai at fantasyhighlight.com, that one run by the Highlight Channel, will double your cash prize just like that. Most important part of this, make sure you take a picture of your sign-up page where we can actually see the referral code field with the word HI typed in. So that's the screen before you click to submit your sign-up there. Send that photo to info@thehighlightchannel.com. And if you do that, you'll qualify to get double the cash prize if you win a week of Fantasy Jai-Alai, plus that $100 bonus deposit match to get you started on Prize Picks. So it's a win-win. Sign up at Prize Picks. It's prizepicks.com today.
Gotta love Prize Picks and your explanation of Prize Picks. I learn
Thank
more
you,
and more every time I listen. I do. I don't always listen. That's my problem. Sometimes I get distracted. Like, there's a fascinating question. 2 fascinating questions.
I missed
One
it.
regarding who installed the bowling alley. So, to be honest with you, I know that Nixon utilized it, of course. There's some interesting pictures of Nixon bowling, but I don't know if Eisenhower actually had it installed there or if I know that Nixon utilized it. So I'm not exactly sure who did the installation in the bowling lanes in the White House. So Steve, thank you for that question. And Andre, yes, very much. There's a player named Zelenka. Zelenka was not really a phenom in amateur highlight, but he started young. He was like 13 when he started in the school. Razzle-dazzle kind of player.
Yeah.
A lot of...
Carballo-esque.
A lot of ego, he wasn't quite that, he wasn't reckless. But one thing Zelenka had was one of the best serves in professional highlight.
Just a bullet.
He was an early game player at Miami highlight, late game player at Fort Pierce and Ocala. Made his way to Miami, and the number was correct, definitely number 54. But Steve Zelenka, who's currently working with Fire Rescue, had a good career, but he had a terrific serve. An American trained at the North Miami Amateur School. He was in the same group, but Manny Cancio. Cancio, of course, played basically everywhere. Cancio played Dania, played Miami, played the Philippines, played all over the place. Rich Chiappetta, who played in our tournament as well. Zelenka was in that era of players to turn professional in the 90s and play through the 2000s.
Certainly another good name.
I gave him his first elbow pad. Literally. Literally. He fell down and it was like, here, I'm never gonna use this. I'm never throwing a fall down rebote. You use it.
Well, interesting you say that here today, Stu, because we have the institution of a new rule in regards to equipment that goes into effect today here.
You may have noticed Juice's chin strap.
National Chin Strap Day here at Magic City. So we could apply to get that for a holiday, and you know what? I bet they would take it. Chin Strap Awareness Day. For biking, for anything.
But this is where paying attention to the chat makes perfect sense, because someone asked the question, okay, his helmet came off. It's too far in the middle of the court for a judge to get. What happens if the ball hits the helmet? So there's two ways of looking at it. One, either it would be interference and you'd replay the point, which I personally don't agree with. Or two, if a player throws a ball and they're hit with it, they lose the point.
So that's your piece of equipment.
So that's your piece of equipment. Yeah. I view there as we'll do a quasi-legal, and I throw quasi-legal interpretation that I would make, which is that even though it's not connected to you, it is yours and affiliated with you, and there's an uninterrupted continuation of wherever the helmet is and where you left it, and you. So if it hits your helmet, we would use the point. So instead of having to go into these explanations and, of course, pissing someone off,
make new rules.
Yeah. How about we just put a chin strap on?
As simple as that.
Exactly. Instead of reinventing the wheel and bending over backwards trying to come up with rules and policies, let's put a chin strap on. Your helmet doesn't need to come off. Okay. Time to begin Game 5. Our first of two doubles games, or as we call it around here, Dodging Death 1. That's the score. Serving in the red shirts, post 1, Bueno and Ben. Receiving in blue, post 2, Diaz and Carballo.
Looks like Nuts missed the chin strap memo, though.
And the helmet. There's the serve by Bueno. We begin Game 5. Ben from the 12 line. Catch by Carballo. Carballo midcourt. Rebote saved by Carballo. Bueno aggressively at the 6th line. Catch by Carballo. Carballo showing good control on that backhand. Rebote for Bueno. Diaz makes the catch. There's the 2-all. That lands just out. Aggressive play by Diaz. Good catch, good effort at making that coasty. Point goes to the 1. Here are the white shirts of post 3. We have Vuelo in the front court, Julin in the back. Rebote left side. Point 1. Green shirts of post 4 receiving. Kubala's in the front court, Benny in the back. Powerful backhand by Benny. Rebote by Bueno hits the overhead screen, point 4. Here are the black shirts of post 5, Ikeda and El Barba.
So the lesson there, don't doubt it.
Backhand by El Barba. Catch by Benny. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side by Ikeda. Benny from the 9 line. Tough rebote save by Ikeda. Backhand by Benny. Catch in the air by El Barba. Nice backhand. Ball tipped. Point 5. In our next matchup, Ikeda will serve to the yellow shirts of post 6. We have Juice in the front court. Ron receives in the back. Powerful backhand by Ron. Excellent catch by El Barba. Ikeda gets out of the way. Another low runner. Another good catch by El Barba. Ron makes the save on the rebote. Thought Juice was going to go for it. Juice didn't. What a catch by Ron. Nice backhand. Beautifully played. Rebote forehand by Ikeda makes the save for the big bounce. Ron calls for the catch. Moves up to the 7 line to make it. Rebote by Ikeda. Catch by Ron. Catch by Ikeda. That's what happens when you throw that shot and you don't throw it well. And then you lose the point. Point 5. Not a fan of the reverse 2-all. Pink shirts of post 7. CRB and Spinner receive. Underserve, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirts of post 8, Anderluck and Tennessee. Quite a tip. It's still going. Still going. Still going. Point 7. First round's complete. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2. Diaz in the front, Carballo receiving in the back. Catch by Carballo. Powerful forehand. Caught by Spinner. Spinner over the top. Carballo comes out to make the rebote. 2-all, little wild. Out of play, point 7. 7 team has 4 points. Receiving, the white shirts. Vuelo and Julin. Ball missed in the front court, point 3. In our next matchup, Vuelo serves the returning 1 team, the red shirts. Bueno's in the front, Ben's in the back. Bueno picks the serve, outside placement, scores, point 1. One has 4 points. Bueno's now serving to the green shirts of post 4, Kubala and Benny. Catch by Benny. Powerful backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote by Bueno to the inside. Bunny steps up, makes the catch. Ball gets by Benny on the forehand and scores point 1. Possible game point for the red shirts at post 1. Bueno and Ben trying to stop them. Juice and Ron. Powerful backhand by Ron. Gets by Ben and scores. Point 6. Play continues. Juice serves the returning 5 team in the black shirts, Ikeda and El Barba. Ikeda picks the serve. Outside he goes. It scores. Point 5. The 5 team has 4 points. Here's post 8. Anderluck and Tennessee. Tennessee from the forehand. Ikeda from the 7 line. Cortada. Stopped by Tennessee. Backhand. The overhead screen. Point 5. Possible game point for the black shirts at post 5. Ikeda and El Barba. Trying to stop them. The blue at post 2. Diaz and Carballo. Carballo from the forehand. A hard throw follows. Caught by El Barba. He holds on to it. Carballo midcourt with the catch. Beautiful throw by Carballo. Rebote by Ikeda. Catch by Carballo. Split placement. Scores for Carballo. Point 2. Play continues. In this matchup, Diaz is serving to the pink shirts of post 7, CRB and Spinner. Carballo makes the rebote, hits the overhead screen, point 7. Possible game point for the pink shirts of post 7. CRB and Spinner. Trying to stop them. The white shirts at post 3. Vuelo and Julin. Spinner from the 12 line. On the forehand. Outside placement outside the court. Play continues. 3 on the board with 4 points. Serving to the 4 posts. The green shirts are back. Kubala and Benny. Catch by Julin. Powerful throw. Caught by Benny. Benny from the forehand. Fine catch by Benny at the 12 line. Ball tipped in the front court. Point 4. Back with possible game point are the red shirts of post 1. Bueno and Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Bueno makes the catch in the front court. Kubala comes in, makes a clutch rebote save there on the left side. Very nice. Here's another one. Rebote saved by Kubala. Ben from the 10 line. Benny on the backhand. He goes deep. Robote comes out. Scoop by Kubala. Kubala to the inside. Bueno will let it pass to Ben. Forehand from the 13 line. Catch by Benny. Benny, hard throw to the inside. Cut off in the air. Beautiful catch by Ben. Catch by Benny. Backhand by Benny. Catch by Bueno. Benny on the left side. Catch by Ben. Back against the side wall. That's a beautiful catch by Ben. Catch by Kubala. He goes deep. Caught by Ben. Ben from the forehand. Catch by Benny at the 13 line. Over the top. Cut off by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Caught by Benny. Juggling ruled on the catch of Benny there on the left side. That is point, and a well-earned game for the red shirts. A post one in a beautifully played point. Win awarded to Bueno and Ben. 5 serves to 7. This is a playoff for second and third place. Spinner on the backhand. Point. And a second place finish to the pink shirts, post 7, CRB, and spinner 5 shows. Unofficial order of finish 175. Your prices will be up in a moment. Coming in first, post 1, Bueno and Ben. Taking second, post 7, CRB and Spinner. Coming in third, post 5, Ikeda and El Barba. $2 Quinella, $1739. That's first and second in any order. The trifecta, 175. First, second, and third place finishing 503.40. $2 wager on 1 to win returns $960. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game number 6, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 6 will close out the early pick 3. If you missed the early pick 3, we have a late pick 3 coming up in game 7. Post time for game 6. 7 minutes away. Good luck. Ron, winding up. Back to the inside he goes. Douglas. Hard 2-all. Sidearm carom opens up and scores. Ben for the Robote again. Left side Robote. Ron takes it in the air, winds up. 2-all with a soft touch. Is going to score. Catch by Ikeda. Run for the Robote. Outside placement of the forehand Robote is picture perfect. Robote saved beautifully by Ron. by Douglas. Gustavo 2-wall scores for Ron Ron. Here's Douglas from the 7 line. Going hard to the inside. What a second round effort by Ron Ron. Strong forehand rebote by Ron Ron. Beautiful 2-wall thrown by Ron Ron to score.
Ron Ron straight to the outside with it. There's Bueno on a quick bounce, brings it in. Goes back over the top. Ron Ron running with it. Diving, gonna hit there on a full extension dive.
Rebote comes to the forehand of Ron Ron. Outside placement of the forehand. Rebote scores.
One-handed rebote save from Ron Ron on the ground. And those were the top 10 plays courtesy of Ron Ron for his runner-up finish in those single standings last year. All the top 3, Douglas, Ron Ron, and Bueno. The top 3 respectively from last season. Each have their own top 10 videos, and more are coming down the pipeline. I can certainly say that.
And I don't know if Mr. Footer here is serious with the question, but we want to treat it as though he's being serious. No, wagering is not required to watch. If you just want to watch,
No.
You're more than welcome just to watch. If you'd like to place a bet, there's a couple different ways to do it.
Yep.
If you want to participate in fantasy, there's a couple different ways to do that.
Well, fantasy is completely free, fantasyhighlight.com. So it's almost like watching without betting, and you could potentially take home some cash with that.
And the beautiful thing about, I mean, you don't take sufficient credit for it, but realistically, what was it? It was, we're just standing around like we know what we're doing. And Andrew says, what about a fantasy aspect to highlight? And I said, I, of course, have no idea what you're talking about.
What are you saying?
No one could possibly be interested in that. And that was one of the most exciting things to pop out of last year, and then that gave
a lot of great stuff.
That gave birth to Prize Picks, and it's like, whoa, there is hope for millennials. You have restored my hope that you've absolutely restored my faith in your generation.
Well,
the few millennials I knew before you, including some who may or may not be on this roster, will remain nameless.
And maybe hate to break it to you, I may be a Gen Zer though. I mean, technically millennial Gen Z, but
really,
I'm kind of a tweener.
You're on the cusp of.
Yeah, I'm the cusp of millennial Gen Z. Good hybrid.
Do you know who knows astrology on this roster of our players perfectly? I mean, perfectly.
I'm gonna go with Kubala.
No,
I'm not close. No,
Diaz.
Damn, because that was my other guess. You can't say that was my other guess, but
is without a question the moral compass. Look,
I thought that was too easy.
He hasn't been playing well at the beginning of the season.
Right, sure.
He's going to be working on it, and players do go through, especially players only been playing a little over 3 years, it's going to have some weak times, but he is absolutely the moral compass of this program. He really is.
I thought that was too easy for it to be Diaz. We talked, you saw his one profile. I mean, they've only played that great one time.
Yeah.
Iron sharpens iron, so friend sharpens friend. Is that the line
like
he uses there?
quote.
Yeah, it's great.
When was your birthday?
Talks about marriage. Yeah, well, hopefully they get a doubles win here. He and Carballo soon to get that profile again. Game 6, though, we have 0 minutes. More highlight action, Stu.
Time to begin Game 6, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, Ikeda. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Baregley. Ikeda serves. We begin our 6th game at Magic City. Robote not coming out, point 2. Baregley first up on the board in our 6th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Jedden. Off the tip of the cest of the ball goes, point 2. Here is the green shirt of post 4, Carballo. Powerful backhand by Carballo. Robote, touch the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. Point 4. In this matchup, Carballo serves with the black shirt of post 5, worn by Kubala. Robote left side. Caught in the air by Kubala. Kubala to the inside. Carballo, tricky Robote. Had the distance. Wow, that was pretty impressive. Karam, Kubala reads it, stops it, rifles it. Home to score. Huh? And Kubala complimenting Carballo on a wonderful play. Point 4. Yellow shirt of post 6, Benny receives. Strong forehand Robote by Carballo. Benny going for the 2-wall. It hit the pad, point 4. That'll bring to the court the pink shirt of post 7. Here's Spinner. Carballo from the forehand. Hard throw. I think he was going for a carom. Didn't quite work out that way. Robote beautifully played to the inside. Spinner reaches up on the forehand. Back to the inside. Caught by Carballo at the 10 line. Spinner from the right side at the 10 line. Low and hard. That scores. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, number 12, Ron. Backhand by Ron. Ron, backhand from the 9 line. Catch by Spinner. Ron, backhand from the 9 line. Right to the corner. Spinner digs out the Robote. Ron on the run. Caught it. Goes to the outside and caught the pad. Point 7. Well played by Ron and Spinner. The first round is complete. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Ikeda. Catch by Spinner at the 11 line. Right side. Tipped by Ikeda. Midcourt, 0.7. Receiving, post 3, Jedin. Jedin from the forehand. Looks to pass. Caught in the air by Spinner. Jedin backhand with a drop ball. 0.7. Possible game point for the pink shirt at post 7. Spinner. Trying to stop him in the blue at post 2. Bragley. Nice forehand throw by Bragley. Robote, nicely played to the inside by Spinner. And scoring. Point and game, post 7. The pink shirt, Spinner. No playoff here. 4 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish, 7-4-2. Results from Game 6 are official. Coming in first, post 7, Spinner. Taking second, post 4, Carballo. Coming in third, post 2, Bragley. 7-4-2 is the official order finish for our 6th game today. And we'll have your prices in just a moment. So the early pick 3, 217. All 3 numbers returning 404.80. Trifecta 742. That's first, second, and third place finishing 241.20. $2 Quinella 47. $25.40. $2 wager on 7 to win returns $15.20. Up next, Dodging Death 2. A spectacular 7 doubles match. Our next game is played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 7 begins the late pick 3. No scratches in Game 7, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City Jai-Alai. $15,000 total prize money on the line. In addition to the win, place, and show money available in every game. Post time for Game 7. Now just 8 minutes away. Good luck.
The strongest part of my game would have to be my right side. That's definitely my go-to shot, is the forehand. You know, the ball is moving super fast, so a lot of the things that come into play would be anticipation, staying on your toes. But my favorite part is when that ball's crossing the wall and you're forced to just really peel it off, and you peel it off and you just send it back. That's my favorite part. One of the things that inspired me to come play at Magic City Jai-Alai was the group of guys. I was here when they first started, and there's been tons of improvement. One of the things that keeps me motivated, keeps me hungry, is me never winning an actual wins title. I've always been, somewhere in the middle of the pack, but this year I'm really looking to turn the corner and take down a wins title. Definitely won't be easy to have most wins here. Everybody's super competitive. It gets hot and heavy sometimes, just like everywhere else. We just have to be strong-minded, mentally tough, and continue to push. Really excited and very happy to be here.
And how about that, Stu?
I couldn't hear what he said, but
looked good.
It
was
impressive.
long. Some good shots, good editing there. That Highlight Channel team.
The editing by those folks over there at the Highlight Channel.
I don't know what's in the water.
Led by executive producer Lindsay. However, Anthony, the quiet one in the back. See, we hear Anthony. You guys don't hear Anthony. And he won't say anything like for an hour, and then all of a sudden he just says one thing really quick. And It's always perfectly
Got to be on your toes. But
Absolutely.
It's always
He
funny.
watches everything. Like when my little finger here doesn't move the button that allows the voice to be received electronically by the microphone and sent out to all of you wonderful folks. He says, microphone. Like split second every time.
Like
he's never missed. And I just
You're
want to prove
just
him wrong because
kinda
I don't like making mistakes.
Sure.
So when
No,
I do,
he
having them pointed out, it's like, ooh, that hurts on the side. And so, it's like, no, let me feel it. Yeah, no, microphone's off.
And Anthony has to deal with nuts day in, day out. He's got to get him ready, make sure he's prepared game 5. So that's no easy task. So give credit to Anthony, does a great job of
This is true. I was distracted by some noise behind my head. I don't know what that was.
It sounded like a Vuelo-esque.
It's a
noise.
play. It did sound Vuelo-esque, but I don't know that was Vuelo. It sounded like someone doing a voice. I mean, fortunately, you guys, I guess you can hear some of the conversation that takes place in the cage, and the players are...
You can only hear it only picks up swears. That's only F-bomb. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. We are sorry about that. So that was a
Sorry
hard
for
and
the
fast,
kids.
When fans are in, with no fans in here for the last year or so, we've been loose on that rule about cussing. I mean, I used to have is Ben flexing for the camera? That's ridiculous. So Ben is arguably the strongest guy on the roster. I'm just like pure strength-wise. I mean, Jedden is more
pound
cut.
for pound rankings.
Everybody's seen him without a shirt on here, but Ben is just... I mean, Ben is scary strong. Like,
you
Ben,
see
I'm
it with
having
the
a problem with my car. Can you help me change my tire? And he lifts the back of the car for you to...
Superhuman strength.
No, Ben. I meant, could you help me with the tire? You can put the car down. Put the car down.
Well, I mean, you could just tell the way he fires that reverse. And something I watched this past week was the doubles duel. A repeat of that. It was Ben and Carballo versus Bueno and Bradley. And one thing that stood out was Ben's power. I mean, even then he was throwing it hard, but now it's just less effort on the throw, and he seemingly just throws it so much harder there. It's just unbelievable to watch. So you have the opportunity to watch it in-house. Certainly much, does these guys and the ball and the speed much more justice watching it in person than in those cameras, even though best cameras in the game here at Magic City, of course.
Absolutely. So finishing the thought on the cussing was that when there's fans in here, we're a little bit more strict with that, but especially on Sundays being family day, an extremely popular day, over 300-400 people in here for family day. I mean, a lot of
they
kids,
pile in. Yeah.
Exactly, and no slots for tots, so kids are not able to wager, but parents bring their kids in, so yeah, we don't need players dropping F-bombs in front of 3 and 4-year-olds. So that was the hard and fast rule.
Yeah.
If we're playing Disney music, no cursing on the floor.
Yeah, well, it's also different. I mean, if you see kids out in the crowd, I think for some of the guys that have a tendency to maybe get a little emotional, it's
Who
like,
are
hey,
you talking
maybe
about?
people that randomly just swear and they lose a point. Happens. But I will say, Ernesto did make the point. As a fan, you obviously don't want guys swearing. You want them to act a certain way, but would you rather bet on the guy that is upset with himself after making a silly mistake, or a guy that maybe just laughs it off and walks back and goes back out there the next time and just kind of flops it around? So
one of the first things that Scott mentioned to me when he was talking about the design of the program was that one assessment of Highlight and a criticism of Highlight, that not that he was making, but that he had received, was the lack of emotion shown by Highlight players in the traditional world. And that was always something that was, look, play the point, get off the court, no show, don't freak out, don't throw your helmet, none of that stuff. And so, but that people who are watching and sometimes betting on what we do want to see the passion from the player, because they are passionate. And there are players that have walked off the court through the cage in traditional Highlight, gone in the locker room and ripped the door off of a locker. I mean, but it was always kept from the public. It was always kept from the public. That was tradition. So I'm not going to say we encourage it, but we do allow for a little bit more of it here at Magic City, and a lot more behind the scenes. I mean, a ton behind the scenes. I mean, as I said,
a ton, yeah.
As I've said publicly, we push for as much transparency as possible in these games. Remove there was a player who wrote a book in the late 80s or early 90s, I believe it was in the early 90s, Don Jose Goitia, Behind the Screen, and telling the story of Highlight from behind the screen, because there was far more mystique associated with it.
Yeah.
Literally from 1920, you never saw the players, or they did a run through the audience once a year. That's the only time you saw them on that So big difference. Where here at Magic City, as soon as the games are over, Tennessee comes up from behind the curtain, starts shaking hands in the auditorium. We're not playing, so he can have communication with the audience at that point.
Now, certainly, game has evolved over the years, but love it going strong here at Magic City. And as we said, once we get those fans in-house, which we can't, we don't have the we don't have the go-ahead to be able to have fans in the building.
You have to have a good cooperative relationship with the county and city.
So once we do that, get them in here,
hopefully
and
we'll have folks back in.
Yes. Second doubles game, Stu, Dodging Death Part 2.
Time to begin our 7th game. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving, the red shirts post 1. Team of Jedden and Bragley. Receiving the blue of post 2, Anderluck and Tennessee. Jedden serves. Game 7 begins. Rebote by Jedden to the inside. Anderluck just didn't get there. Point 1. One first up on the board in our 7th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3. In this matchup, Jedden serves to Diaz and Carballo. Excellent catch by Jedden in the front court. Nice backhand. Caught in the air by Carballo. Two all. Caught by Jedden. Beautiful catch. And he scores on the return. Beautiful play by Jedden up there in the front court. Point 1. Bring to the court the green shirts of post 4, Vuelo and Julen. Catch by Jedden. Low runner to the inside, picked off by Julen on the left side. Nice backhand. Scoop attempt missed. Point 1. In our next matchup, Jedden will serve to the black shirts of post 5. CRB's in the front court, spinner in the back. Jedden makes the catch. There's the backhand. Nice and hard to the inside. Spinner with a one-handed grab going towards the back wall. Tough catch. Bote Corredo on the forehand of Spinner. Catch by Bragley. Spinner from the 12 line. Jedden reaches up, makes the catch. There's the backhand to the inside. Spinner moves up. That backhand touched the overhead screen right above the 9 line. Point 1. The one team has gone 4 points. Yellow shirts of post 6 receive. Bueno and Ben. Ben on the backhand from the 10 line. Low and inside. Caught by Bragley on the backhand. Catch by Ben. Ben from the forehand. Passing the front quarter. Picked up by the back quarter. Catch by Bueno. Backhand to the inside. Right to the corner. Cut off in the air by Bragley. Catch by Ben at the 12 line. High to the front wall. Caught in the air by Jedden. Nice catch. Nice backhand. Caught by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Rebote coming out. Jedden's on it. Going for Costallo to the outside. Tough play. That was a nice 4 straight points for Jedden. And Bragley, point goes to the 6. Bueno's now serving to Juice and Ron. Ron from the backhand. Fine catch by Bueno in the front court. Ron from the 12 line. Ben Tremendous catch behind the 10 line. Nice backhand. Ron moves up. Here's the backhand. Robote coming out. Robote swing and a miss at the 4 line. 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, we have the purple shirts post 8, the team of Kubala and Benny. Benny on the backhand. Throw to the inside. Caught in the air by Ron. Benny from the forehand at the 11 line. Nice throw to the inside. Robote by Ron. Benny makes a difficult Robote save. He just keeps it in play nicely from the left side. Here's Juice. Carambola by Juice. Scores. 0.7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Anderluck and Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Too high. Hit the overhead screen. 0.7. That gives the 7 team 4 points. White shirts at post 3 receive. Taking the court, Diaz and Carballo. Juice will keep the serve to the outside. Here's Carballo from the forehand. Split placement. Caught on the forehand of Ron. Ron, hard throw. Carballo for the Robote. Carballo on the floor. Back up. Ron makes the Robote save. Falls short. 0.3. 3 on the board with 2 points. Green shirts of post 4 receive. Vuelo and Julin. Karam does not open up. Carballo's on it, rifles it up the middle. It scores 0.3. 3 team has 4 points. They serve the returning 5 shirts in the black shirts. CRB and Spinner. Powerful forehand by Spinner. Robote 2-all opens up, caught by CRB. Hard throw by CRB, one-handed grab on the left side of Carballo. Spinner from the forehand at the 10 line. Hard throw. Carballo kind of spinning all around that ball. Doesn't make the play, 0.5. Post 1 receives Jedden and Bragley. A delayed response. Point 1. Possible game point for the red shirts at post 1, Jedden and Bragley. Trying to stop them, post 6, Bueno and Ben. Powerful backhand. Comes out. Robote by Jedden. Caught almost by Bueno. That is point and game to the red shirts. And the dogs are a-barking. The big dog and the little dog. Point in game, post 1. Jedden and Bragley, 7 serves to 3. This is a playoff for 2nd and 3rd place. Underserve. Point and a 2nd place finish for the 3 team, Carballo and Diaz. 7 shows. Unofficial order finish 1-3-7. Results from Game 7 are official. Coming in first, post 1, Jedden and Bradley. That's Brackley with a D and then an L-E-Y. Brackley. Second place, Diaz and Carballo in the white shirts, post 3. Coming in third, post 7, Juice and Ronron. 1-3-7 is the official order of finish for Game 7. They do have me thinking about that. They absolutely do. I don't know if I'm saying Brackley or not. I don't
got stewed every which direction.
There are prices. The high five, 62171, 4 or 5 numbers. Returning $68.80. Carryover jackpot, $955. From the 7th game, the $2 Quinella 1-3. That's first and second in any order, $78.60. Trifecta 137. That's first, second, and third place, finishing $525.60. $2 wager on the 1 to win returns $13. We have 2 games left in this afternoon's performance, ladies and gentlemen. Games 8 and 9. Game 8, a 7-point game, and Game 9 are only 9-point game. Game 8, up next, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 8, and post time is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
What I'm hoping to accomplish in the 2020 season is to come in top 3 again, both in singles and in doubles. My game plan going into 2020 season is be as meticulous as possible. I have to find a way to find little subtle things about each and every person on the roster that I can exploit to my advantage. And I can say that because they have to do the same thing. I feel like I got the ability to do it. I've definitely put in the work. Unfortunately, that doesn't always mean success, but that's what I'm going to strive for. So that is the goal, and I think that's everybody's goal because everybody wants to, get in the bonus money. And it is kind of like something to hang your hat on, to be able to say that, hey, I was able to be, a top 3 in singles or a top 3 in doubles. So that's definitely something that I strive for.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I'll play Highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, Jai-Alai.
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, played Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire. This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father. Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is gonna pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, there you see the trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle, about the start of the highlight program here at Magic City just a few years ago. And if you would like to watch that for yourself, head over to MagicCityCasino.com. Under the highlight tab there at the top of the page, the first button under that tab says Magic City Hustle. You click on that, you will be taken directly to the website. Or another way you can do it, just type in MagicCityHustle.com directly into your browser. Either way it's done, you'll be taken to that same main page where you can there make a purchase of that film for just $5 and enjoy it as many times as you like from then on.
And if you haven't seen it, treat yourself.
It's
absolutely worth the $5. And it's it really is entertaining.
Very much so.
There are times where you laugh. There are times where you tear up.
I was with you.
That's good filmmaking. That's good filmmaking.
You have everything in one there. All the emotions, all the feels come out in that one. So Magic City Hustle, only $5 as well there. So cheaper than the standard movie. I don't know how many people are going to movie theaters and that, but check it out there. Still a good film, still worth your time, certainly if you're invested in this program and watch each and every day.
No offense taken, CFC. If I'm saying Brackley, if I'm doing something wrong, I want to know. It's like I know I sometimes come off as a know-it-all. I get that, but it's not my intent. I'm very honest about what I don't know and what I'm bad at and all those other things.
The Braggly's all.
Yeah,
it's all good fun.
To be honest with you, when I'm going quick, I don't know if I am doing it. And what happens is I wind up overcompensating. And so I said, well, if I am saying a G, or I'm rolling my tongue somehow when I'm saying it quickly, let me say Bradley is what I wind up doing. And then that sounds kind of goofy. So if I concentrate too much, I go Bradley.
But it just gets quick. With
I don't know.
We like it. Just one of the many.
See, if I was as much of an ass as some people make me out to be, it'd be like, change your name.
I don't like it.
Change your name. I don't like this Bragley stuff. That's common. We want Bragley with a G. Mr. Savin likes things to be nice and interesting.
I've got an idea for that Bragley thing.
What?
I was making one of the top 10s the other day, and Bradley made the play. So you know how you put the lower third with their name? I was going to put Bragg instead Bragley. See if anyone would pick up on it.
Now Andrew's hopping on board with this.
We didn't, but we still may go there. We have the option.
Oh, gosh.
Have the power in the keyboard there. Well, we just have a minute till game number 8 now. These feature singles players all towards the top of that leaderboard here. It's gonna, as we said, it's gonna be an amazing race. Only gonna get better. You say if anyone has an advantage here, Ron started just one game behind. Maybe he's the guy to look out for amongst this group. But Bueno there at 9 wins. Julian has already won 2 today. He's at 9 wins. Ron and Spinner at 8. Ikeda at 7. So. And can't rule out Carballo either in these feature games. He's all the way down at 4 wins, but he's been a little bit inconsistent. You know, the highs have been pretty high for him. The lows have been very low there. So see if he can get it back here with just a couple more weeks to go in this short season.
And a quick question before we begin our game.
Yes.
0 minutes. I'm sorry to interrupt, but regarding force outs at the end of the season. So those force outs will be coming up in
we missed that. Yeah, April, but they will happen.
Okay, what say we begin game number 8? It is a spectacular 7 singles match played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt post 1, Anderluck. Receiving in the blue post 2, Carballo. Anderluck serves. Our 8th game has begun. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Carballo makes the catch at the 7 line. Backhand low and inside will score. Point 2. And our next matchup, Carballo will serve to the white shirt of post 3, worn by Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Rebote left side by Ikeda. Catch by Carballo. Low and inside by Carballo. Caught by Ikeda. Costado touches the side wall. Not much of a 2-all. That carom, however, really well thrown by Ikeda. Perfectly smooth, landing in, throw the ball where your opponent's not. Well done by Ikeda, point 3. Here's the green shirt of post 4, worn by Ben. Backhand by Ben, catch by Ikeda. Catch by Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Ben. Carom by Ben. Opens up and scores. Point 4. Our next matchup, Ben will serve to the black shirt at post 5, worn by Ron. Not working today. At all. Point 4. Here's Julian, yellow post 6. Excellent catch by Ben. That was probably going to land in and go right to the cage. Catch by Ben at the 9 line. Karen by Ben with a soft touch. Got him on the second bounce. Really well played there by Ben. Point 4. Now receiving the pink of post 7. Bueno. Backhand by Bueno goes deep. Rebote by Ben. Catch by Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Rebote by Ben. Bueno sets up for the rebote at the 9 line. Beautifully played to the inside for the big bounce. Rebote's save attempt hits the overhead screen. Well played by Bueno and Ben. Nice series of points there by Ben. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, Spinner. Ball tipped at the sidewall, point 8. The first round's complete. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Anderluck. And luck from the left side to the inside. Beautifully thrown. Rotate forehand. Big bounce. Stopped by Anderluck on the backhand. Caught by Spinner at the 10 line. Low and hard. Anderluck again from the left side. Back to the inside. Caught by Spinner. Anderluck from the right side. Sidearm carom opens up. Stopped by Spinner. Point 8. In this matchup, Spinner serves to Carballo in the blue of post 2. Backhand by Carballo clipped the sidewall and scores, point 2. White shirt, post 3, Ikeda. Catch by Ikeda, backhand. Goes deep. Caught in the air by Carballo. Carballo to the inside. Ikeda comes to take the ball on the forehand. Carballo, little sidewall action there. Robote left side by Ikeda. Catch by Carballo. Hard throw from the forehand of Carballo. Ikeda adjusts to make the Robote. That was a spectacular Robote save by number 23, Ikeda. Carballo to the inside. Ikeda's there. Backhand by Ikeda to the inside. Caught by Carballo. Backhand by Carballo. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Carballo. Carballo goes deep. Robote's coming in low. Saved on the forehand. It's a forehand carom. Robote does not open up, but it does score. 0.3, a well-played point by Carballo and Ikeda. Post 5, the black shirt, Ron receives. Backhand by Ron. Strong forehand Robote by Ikeda. Robote saved at the side wall. That's a beautiful save by Ron. Ikeda with the catch. Backhand from the Teng line. He goes deep. Robote for Ron. Right up the middle. Caught by Ikeda. Ikeda low and hard to the inside. Scoop by Ron. Catch by Ikeda. And a drop ball, 0.5. Five serves, 2 post 6. Here's Julin. In and out of Julin's cesta, the ball goes, 0.5. Ron has 4 points. Receiving, post 4, Ben. Nice forehand, Robote. Robote left side by Ben. Passes Ron. Ron looks for the Robote on the left side, puts it to the inside. Ben sets up on the left side, missed the catch, 0.5. That will give Ron possible game point here in our 8th game. On the court, trying to stop him. The pink of post 7, Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Ron sets up. 2-all, does not open up. Bueno makes the stop to the outside. 3-wall play from the forehand of Bueno. Ron reads the Robote, puts it inside. Bueno moves up, tips the ball, point and game, ladies and gentlemen. For the black shirt of post 5, Ron. 4-way playoff. 8 will serve 2, 3 will then serve 4. The winner of those 2 playoffs will play for second and third. 8 first serves to 2.
It's your ball. All right, go ball. Take it. Go ball.
Powerful backhand by Carballo. 0.2. 3 now serves to 4. Served by Ikeda. Ben on the backhand. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Ben. Ben winds up. Hits the pad. 0.3. This is place and show point. 2 serves, 2-3.
I know you got like 4 there. You jerking off.
Point and place. 2 post 3, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 5-3-2. Results from Game 8 are official. Coming in first, post 5, Ron. Taking second, post 3, Ikeda. Coming in third, post 2, Carballo. 5-3-2 is the official order finish for game number 8. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. From Game 8, the $2 Quinella 3-5, first and second in any order, $19.60. The trifecta, 5-3-2, that's first, second, and third place finishing, $93.20. The Mighty Ocho for today, 766-217-15. 4 of 8 numbers returning 620. There's $561.20 in the carryover jackpot. $2 wager on 5 to win gets $10.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, our 9th and final game of the afternoon. A spectacular 9 superfecta match. Next game is played to 9. That's 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for game number 9 is 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Jai-Alai is very frustrating, but at the same time, it's very fun to play because especially if you're winning, it's different feeling. But if you cannot win, it's also devastating. My favorite aspect in Jai-Alai is when I give my everything, my 100%, and I won that game. I hope at the end of this season, I'll be on the top. Being a professional Jai-Alai player outside the Philippines is a big achievement for me. Not just for me, every Filipino that can play outside the Philippines is a big achievement. I'm lucky to be part of Magic City, and Magic City is so wonderful. They keep this highlight going. Seeing me playing here, I'm 100% that my dad is so proud of me. He's super proud that he can say that that's my son playing.
And that beautiful new profile there from Ron. Always wise words coming from him there.
But he had, just a tremendous positive attitude. I mean, all the time. Ron's absolute pleasure to have around. Now that he's got facial hair, though, he looks a little bit more intimidating. Kind of like Diaz. Diaz has got the Diaz who was known as the baby-faced assassin in our first year.
He switched up the look.
He had a full beard at one point. He had scruff at one point. Now he's got
stash.
This goatee, and then just the stash.
Yeah.
Now, not anybody can just pull off the mustache. Diaz was able to do it.
Yeah, he looked good. Stu we had the stash going for a little bit last year, but
I can't do it.
Seen better days.
Yeah, I had. That was the post-COVID beard, and I just kept on looking in the mirror, just saying, "My God, it's all gray. It's like all." My beard is white. The mustache was mostly brown, like 95% brown.
I was going to say it didn't look bad for you. I thought it was a good look.
The gray facial hair is it's more of a personal thing. You look in the mirror and you go, "Wow."
It's up to
Huh. It's my uncle.
There's people that like that, though. The touch it. Inspired by Robert Schwartz, popping in the chat, but people like the touch of gray. That was a hot seller there for a while. But we digress here. 5 minutes still. Game number 9. That superfecta 9-point singles match closes out the day. We have this video that will explain some of the subtle differences in scoring between those 7 and 9-point games.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
3 minutes now till game 9. Stu, we do have interesting stat that applies to this 9th game. Ron, he's won the last 2 game 9s, coming off a victory there in game number 8 as well. So could be a hot pick coming up here.
Now, as you're mentioning statistics.
Yes.
William has asked whether or not we know the odds of hitting the Mighty Ocho. William, the only thing I know about the Mighty Ocho is that the odds of hitting it are exactly 0 if you don't bet it.
Numbers guy, Stu. Right on it.
I know my parimutuel wagering, don't I?
That was pretty good.
Don't I? Like the old joke about the lottery. God, please. I just need you, God, please.
No.
Heavily involved in prayer. God, please. Let me win the lottery. Let me win please, just 6 numbers. Please let me win the lottery. I just need to win the lottery. God finally looks down and says, look, you need to buy a ticket.
Great point.
Same logic applied to my little statement.
Ikeda's banging on the glass. What does he want? He's looking out for his fellow players.
Or throwing him under the bus, one or the other. Bueno is not wearing a chin strap. That is now a no-no. He may not have seen the memo.
Could you miss it?
I put it, and actually I didn't put it up. I put it in electronic form. We have a chat. Players have a couple chats, actually. They have a WhatsApp chat. No, folks, you can't be part of it. Sorry.
Can I be part of it?
You could, sure, of course. Yeah, absolutely. We can put you in there.
Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you'll be in the one that only JR and I can post in because...
Yeah, I don't need to be in...
No, the other one was just way too much first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
It was just...
You wake up, notification.
Exactly, where the players were participating and politics was being discussed and creative videos...
Do I want access to this?
You don't want access to that. But ours is really just a message from me. Or JR, basically, like chin straps. Chin straps are now mandatory because we're tired of seeing helmets go flying off of your head. And you throw the helmet off and you kick it off to the side. Yes, I recognize that that's dramatic. It's also dangerous. And highlight is already dangerous, so we don't need to increase the danger element by chucking the one piece of safety equipment that was instituted after Orbea got hit in 68.
The one thing protecting you. Doesn't need to go flying. Well, Stu, we have one national day here on the 6th of March.
Yes.
This is pretty applicable to the show, not to make light of this, but yesterday was Multiple Personality Day. That was a real... It's come up on this show. But National Grammar Day was the day before on the 4th, but Dentist Day. So maybe we have some dentists that are tuned in today. Thank you for your service.
I have an awesome dentist. I got
Stu, game 9. One more to close out the day.
Thank you for not allowing me to go off on that tangent, Andrew.
You're welcome.
Let's begin game 9. It is a spectacular 9 superfecta match. This game is played at 9. That's 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Ikeda. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Carballo. Ikeda serves. Game 9 is underway. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Scoop by Carballo. Carballo faked the 2-all through the Dejada, the drop shot. And that also is a drop shot. Nice try, Michael. Nice try. You got to it by the second bounce. You threw a nice Dejada. He threw a nice Dejada. His Dejada scored. Point 1. White shirt at post 3. Anderluck receives. Backhand by Anderluck. Catch by Ikeda. Karam by Ikeda opens up. Anderluck stops it. Anderluck flips the forehand back in. Is he all right? Did you hurt Ikeda? No. Point 3. Green at post 4. Ben receives. Forehand by Ben. Catch by Anderluck. Anderluck, wow. I don't think I've ever seen him do that before. He faked a coastie and threw it back inside. Really nice play by Anderluck. Strong forehand. Caught by Ben. Anderluck on the catch at the 10 line. That forehand got away from him, escaped, hit the bar just above the front wall. Point 4. Here's the black shirt at post 5, Julin. Rebote forehand by Ben. Julin reaching overhead to make the catch on the right side. Blasts it back. 2 score, point 5. Yellow shirt at post 6 receives. Here's Ron. Backhand by Ron. Rebote just missed by Julin. Point 6. The pink at post 7 receives. Bueno. Bueno. Nice catch on the left side. Backhand. Strong forehand rebote by Ron. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Interference. The point will be replayed. Bueno was trying to duck out of the way. Ducked right in front of Ron. Ron serves. Bueno from the forehand to the inside. One-handed scoop missed. He gets to the rebote. It falls short. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirt at post 8, Spinner. Backhand by Spinner. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Ball tipped. Point 7. Receiving, post 2, the blue shirt, Carballo. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Carballo, nice catch. Costado to the outside. Hit the pad. Point 7. Receiving post 1 and the red shirt, Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all. Ikeda stops it with a hop. Forehand to the side wall. Bueno reads it. Stops it on the left side. Deep in the backcourt. Rebote forehand by Ikeda to pass to the outside. Bueno for the rebote. 2-all rebote by Bueno. Ikeda chases it down. Carambola. Stopped by Bueno. Bueno low and hard to the inside. This will score. That is a really well played point by Bueno and Ikeda. point for Bueno in the pink of post 7. Bueno has 6 points, but remember, this game's played to 9 points. Anderluck receives. Catch by Bueno. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Good catch by Bueno. Scoop attempt miss, point 7. Bueno has possible game point here in the 9th game. Trying to stop him, Ben. Backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Carom by Ben. Soft touch. Stop by Bueno. Carambola by Bueno. Stop by Ben. Beautiful catch. Hard throw to the inside. Bueno's going to follow it. Rebote made by Bueno. Catch by Ben. Bueno. Perfect placement for the rebote. Catch by Ben at the 11 line. Back to the inside he goes. Well thrown. Point 4. A really well played point again, this time by Ben and Bueno. Point 4. Play continues. Ben is on the board with 3 points in this 9-point game. In this matchup, he serves to the black shirt of post 5, Julin. Julin from the forehand. Rebote left side, saved by Ben. Julin going for it on the right side, point 4. Ben has 5 points, 9 points needed to win the Superfecta. Here's Ron in the yellow shirt. Catch by Ben. Hard throw by Ben, caught by Ron. Point 6. In this matchup, Ron serves to Spinner in the purple of post 8. Rebote forehand by Ron, catch by Spinner. Hard throw by Spinner, caught by Ron. Ron goes deep. Rebote forehand by Spinner. Catch by Ron. Hard throw by Ron. Point 6. Six serves to post 2, Carballo. What a serve by Ron. Good catch by Carballo at the 13 line. Ron's going to take the rebote on the left side. Catch by Carballo midcourt. Ron takes it in the air. Low runner to the inside. Picked off by Carballo. The 2-all by Carballo.
Oof.
Try to stop that. Beautifully thrown by Carballo. Point 2. Here's post 1, Ikeda. Carballo with the 1,000-mile-an-hour serve. Backhand by Ikeda. Rebote forehand, swing and a miss. Midcourt, point 1. Here's post 3, Anderluck. Strong backhand. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Anderluck sets up for the rebote. Low and hard to the inside. Scores. Point one. Ikeda's on the board with 5 points. Bueno returns in post 7 with possible game point. Powerful backhand by Bueno. Bote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Bueno. Scoop by Ikeda. Beautifully caught. Catch by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. That touched the overhead screen in the backcourt. Play continues. Point one. Possible game point for the red shirt of post 1. Ikeda with 7 points. Trying to stop him, Julin. Catch by Ikeda at the 9 line. He passes from the forehand. Robote left side. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Ikeda passing again. Robote by Julin on the left side. Ikeda walks around the ball to catch it on the forehand. Scoop attempt. Juggled. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, for the red shirt of post 1, Ikeda. 1 wins it, 7 places, 4 serves to 6. Both have 5 points. This is a playoff 4, show in 4th. Catch by Ben. Did not hold on to it. Point and show to post 6. Ben takes the quad. Unofficial order of finish, 1764. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 9 are official. Coming in first, post 1, Ikeda. Taking second, post 7, Bueno. Coming in third, post 6, Ronron. Taking the quad, post 4, Ben. 1764 is the official order of finish for Game 9. 10-cent super, 1764, 207.22. The pick 3, 151, all 3 numbers returning 389.60. The $2 Quinella 17. $31.20. 50-cent try. That's first, second, and third place finishing. 176, 419.60.
Well, Stu, another great day of highlight here, live highlight in the Magic City.
That's my line.
It's another great. Come up with your own damn lines. Damn millennials. Yeah, stealing all ours.
Damn millennials.
Well, recap of how the day went here. One guy with multiple wins here, only one. That is Julin there. So Ernesto asking about Julin's record.
It's good.
2 today, 9 for the season. He is tied atop those single standings, 9 wins. You have 4 players at 9 now. Bueno with 9, CRB, Julin, and Ronron. So 4-way tie atop those standings. Spinner and Ikeda there at 8 wins. So yeah, you have 6 players within 1 of the lead. It's going to be an awesome race to the finish line there in this short season. Singles and then doubles as well. 1 win for Bueno and Ben, 1 win for Jen and Bradley. So Juicin, Ronron, Kubala and Benny still tied atop those double standings, but now we have 3 teams In third place at 3 wins, Ikeda and El Barba, Bueno and Ben, and Jedden and Bradley. Anderlecht and Tennessee have 2 wins, and then CRB Spinner at 1, Diaz, Carballo, Volo, and Jewel, and all those teams have 1 win. So going to be a great race there as well. We'll be back here tomorrow with another 9-game performance.
And a quick view behind the scenes at Magic City there as we tune out. These are the players practicing. And this is basically what goes on at Magic City.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, this is it. I mean, we're back here sometimes doing things, and there's always a number of players on the court. We have CRB there in the orange shirt, Jedden, of course, in the black shirt, Benny, and Ron still in his jersey. Depending upon the players, sometimes they'll be here for another 2 hours after we're finished.
Yep.
Always good to see.
Stu.
And thanks to you for joining in.
Yes. Thank you, guys. And
thank you, Andrew. That, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Saturday afternoon performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again tomorrow when we'll play 9 more action-packed games at 12 p.m. We sure hope you enjoyed today's Highlight action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Highlight Channel on YouTube and let us know your thoughts and any questions you may have in the comments section, also known as the live chat. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, we do thank you for joining us today and hope you'll join us again tomorrow at 12 p.m. Goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Highlight.